Hello, everybody. Today is Friday. I'm Miles, and this week we're talking about superheroes. Now, unlike most of the other guys on the channel, I never got really into superheroes as a kid. Basically, my mom didn't want me having too much exposure to violent toys and video games and cartoons and so on, so there was a definite limit to what I was exposed to when I was young. One that I'm surprised people haven't mentioned yet is Super Grover, because I grew up on Sesame Street, and Super Grover was one of my favorite superheroes ever. I remember watching reruns of the old black and white live-action Superman show on Nick at Night when I was little, but that's pretty much all the exposure I had to superheroes back then. I didn't really collect comics, and actually the only comic books I really got into were Tintin. As far as newer stuff goes, I really love the Venture Brothers. I know they aren't exactly superheroes, but I adore the Monarch and Dr. Girlfriend. You've got to show love to a bumbling wannabe supervillain. I particularly loved the coming out scene in the second X-Men film where the mother asked the son if he had tried just not being a mutant. I haven't seen the Avengers yet just because I haven't seen all the other films leading up to it. I've seen Thor and Captain America, but there's a limited selection of what's available streaming on Netflix right now. I definitely do intend on seeing the Avengers, but George, my boyfriend, insists that I watch the other films leading up to it, except for the Hulk films. I should probably be more into superheroes because a friend of mine wrote part of Mutants and Masterminds, which is a tabletop role-playing game where you create and play your own superhero. If I were to have my own superpower, I think what I'd want is the ability to control time. I often enough feel like I just don't have enough time in my life to do all the stuff that I want to do. But in addition to that, I'm also a really big fan of Doctor Who, and I would love to have just a little bit of the Doctor's abilities. And I know it's slightly off topic, but yesterday was Thanksgiving here in the US. Today is Black Friday. Black Friday is the busiest shopping day of the year in the US, so hats off to you if you decided to go shopping today. I am staying in. I might get a haircut, but besides that, I am not braving the masses out there. We spent Thanksgiving with my boyfriend's family yesterday, which meant spending 6 hours in a car, and now we have lots of leftovers. My boyfriend did grow up Mormon, and his mom still goes to church, and you know, it's been kind of a journey in terms of acceptance for him, but I could tell his mom meant it when she hugged me yesterday, so just goes to show you it does get better. It may take years if you come from a really heavily religious family for everything to get better, but it does. Well, that's about all that I have for you today, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.